What's up, debutantes? It's Jess. This is Cystic Arts. Welcome back. I'm so excited you're here. This project was so fun. It is a yarn ball wreath. So I am a knitter and crocheter, and if you do one or both of those activities, you probably have tons and tons of scrap yarn laying around that you maybe don't have enough for a whole new project, or you just don't know what to do with it. And that is certainly my case. And my favorite color is purple, so obviously I had tons of purple yarn scraps laying around. And so I saw this project on Pinterest and I really wanted to do it. I'll show you what the back looks like here. You can see I got just this wire wreath form, which I actually found at the dollar store. They do have them in craft stores though too. So I just got together all my scraps of purple yarn. Some of them, like this one, you can see is a multicolor that has a lot of purple in it and coordinating colors. And then I also chose some neutral colors as well, just to kind of offset it a little bit. And like this one here has a little bit of purple in it, but it also has some of the nice blues that coordinate with this other one, and it has some neutral in it as well. So I think it worked really well. Obviously you could do this in any old color palette that you want. And then I found some purple knitting needles that I just kind of stuffed into some of the balls of yarn. I might go back and get silver ones just because the purple gets a little bit lost in there, but we'll see. I really like how this came out. It was super easy. All you're gonna need is the wire form, some hot glue, your yarn scraps of course, and some different sizes of foam balls. I use the foam balls as kind of a core for the yarn balls because otherwise I would not have had enough yarn. It just makes your yarn go that much further. So you just wrap the yarn around the foam ball, and this is what you end up with. So I hope you guys really like this project. Let me know down below if this is something you're gonna do, and don't forget to subscribe because we are having a contest soon for a really awesome prize. Okay guys, so I've got my foam balls. I have 3 different sizes, and I've got got a whole bunch of yarn in this basket in all the colors that I'm going to be using. So let me just real quick, let's grab a yarn here. Oh, I don't know which one. Look at this one. And I'm going to take one of my little baby foam balls because it'll be the fastest way to show you how to do this. So I'm just going to start wrapping the yarn around the ball, and I'm going to keep going like this until you can't see the ball anymore. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Didn't take me very long at all. So I'm just gonna cut it off. And then where the tail is, I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue on there so that it won't come undone on me. So I'm gonna let the hot glue cool. And then I have this one here that's already cool. I'll show you how I attach it to the wreath. So I'm going to take a chunk of the same yarn. I'm going to put my crochet hook underneath a few of those strands, and then use that to pull that piece of yarn through. I'm going to tie a knot. Like so. And then I'm just gonna figure out where I want this to go on the wreath, and I think I like it right there. So I'm gonna flip this over to the back side, and I'm just gonna use that piece of yarn there to tie the ball onto the wire. Cut off the excess. And then, because you can see it's just like sliding around, I'm gonna put a little dab of hot glue on the two balls that are touching it, and that way it won't move around. Just put a dab of glue there. Let it cool for a second, and then put another dab there. Let that cool. You can pull off any strings that the hot glue makes. And so that's how I attach the ball and make sure it doesn't slide around on me. So I'm just going to keep going like this with all of my yarn and foam balls until I have enough to cover this wire frame. Okay guys, so I have my wire wreath form completely covered in yarn balls, and so now I'm just going to add these knitting needles, and I'm just gonna stuff them through. I'm just gonna stuff them through some of the yarn balls, and then once I do that, I'll pick it up and I'll show you guys so you can see it really well. So first I'm just going to lay them in a couple of spots just to see how it'll look and make sure that I like the placement of the needles before I actually like cram them in somewhere. Maybe I should have gotten silver needles because these are getting a little lost in all the purple, but that's okay. I think they'll still work. I could always go back and get silver later if I want to. I think I like them over here. They stand out nicely. So I'm just going to put it under some of this yarn on this ball here, and then through this lavender one, like so, and then this one I'm going to put at angle to the first one, like so. And you could put some hot glue on these if you wanted to, but they're actually held in there pretty tight, and if I don't glue them down, it'll make them much easier to switch out for silver, or maybe even green ones would look cool. So I'm gonna adjust my camera angle and pick this up to show you guys. So here it is, my yarn ball wreath. I really like how it came out. I think it's really cute. It's definitely very me, and it's something I could leave up on the door all year round if I want to. So I hope you guys like this. If you are a knitter or crocheter already, leave me a comment down below and let me know if this is something that you're gonna try. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.